It's unfair.
The anguish of a clinic security officer.
It's not fair at all.
A year after Jane's contract was renewed, she wanted to grow her family. But there were alleged threats by her superiors.
Because one of my colleagues was pregnant and they wanted to fire her, I didn't tell that I was pregnant.
She lived in fear.
I suggested to hide my pregnancy.
And how did you do that?
I didn't have a big stomach, so they didn't notice that I was pregnant.
Jane says it was only noticed days before giving birth. Desperate to keep her job, she returned to work less than a week later.
It's terrible because I had to live at home a 6-day-old baby and come to work, especially night shift. Sometimes, because I gave birth via operation, I couldn't stay for a long time. I was standing outside that night shift.
No maternity leave and no sympathy for a mother. Jane was still in pain.
I didn't have a choice. I had to come to work. I was still having pains too much. Even my feet were still swollen. I couldn't stand or sit for a long time.
She's not the only one victimized. Grace says she hid her pregnancy by working night shifts, but her supervisor soon noticed.
Pregnant. Imanyana ke bua le moloko ore le tsore uri abuwa ari moloko ha dumele no to replace.
Forgiven, she kept her job, but under alleged abusive circumstances.
Our women, they don't have a right, actually, because we are not allowed to fall pregnant.
It's Krugersdorp, Carltonville, and Western area. We've got the same problem. Yakhor Basadi are not supposed to get pregnant.
Gauteng Health deferred questions to the Western CPF, but the Community Police Forum is divided.
This is total oppression, and it is happening. We are just there to rubber stamp people's ideas and opinions, not really to contribute as equal partners.
Their CPF coordinator refused to comment. He said he had been following orders from a station commander.
Now, guys,
let me get inside my house and I can't comment anymore.
So you're not going to say anything about protecting the rights of women? And are you not ashamed that as a man you don't want to protect them?
It appears the conditions of the contract were changed.
Now I just came in now in the second term of the contract. In the previous contract, they were saying when you are pregnant, you get to be terminated from the contract because it's a 1-year contract. But now, in this new contract, we said, even a person is pregnant, we won't replace her in the project. He can go for maternity, but he's still in the project. We can get someone in to volunteer on his space.
He admits telling security officers to disclose a pregnancy when signing a contract.
What is the purpose of that?
Because we don't want, you understand, we don't want when we go through the contract, through the program, and then we only find that some people are pregnant. It's difficult to replace. That is why we said, please, you must disclose so that we must know and we have a standby for you.
Allegations of corruption in the contract are being investigated by the Hawks.
We came onto board and then to try and rectify the mistakes that were happening before. You know, when the contract happened, it just came fast and then there was no planning, there was nothing. It was just to say, guys, you've got the contract, get the patrollers. There are so many allegations that are formed to discredit the project.
And those who dared speak out have either been suspended or fired.
I don't know, make you favor.
It's okay.
Out of the
It's okay. We don't care about that.
My voice is loud. Every time when we come and address, you say I'm harassing them.
Employees claim they are being paid without contracts and pay slips.
Maybe that's where the collusion aspect of things, it comes in.
From alleged corruption.
How did they account? Indeed, there is something fishing here.
to discriminatory practices and victimization.
It's not fair at all. They are abusing us, they are abusing our rights as well.
Theirs is a call for help.
How do you rate yourself?
I can raise myself 10. Why? My voice is loud.
Maageketla Mohlabe, SABC News, Johannesburg.